Hello. It is May 3rd. It is currently 12:45 p.m. It has been a while since I last picked up this camera. April was definitely quite the month. So in my April reset video, I talked about how I really wanted to use April as a month to pause and step back from my goals and have more of a go with the flow approach rather than a hyper productive expectation for the month. And I definitely needed that pause to just breathe and not feel like I have so many things to get done. I think sometimes when you're very hyper focused on very specific goals, you don't allow for new things to maybe enter your life. So one example that I have of that is that I actually had time this month to make homemade bread. I had been wanting to make homemade bread for a very long time. It's one of those things that seems so difficult to do, but it's actually very simple. Kneading is not by any means simple. I still have to learn how to knead the bread, but what I mean is that it didn't require too much of me to actually get this done, and it was very enjoyable. And I believe that if I was so hyper focused on the goals that I had set for myself, that I wouldn't have allowed for this new element to enter my life. By new element, I mean like I wouldn't have maybe allowed myself to make homemade bread, to even try that, because it wasn't on my list of monthly goals. In many ways, I feel like sometimes I don't allow for flow or creativity or new things to enter my life because I have just a very rigid set of goals. With that said, obviously having goals is important. It keeps you focused. It keeps you from wandering off too much or like straying away too much. But I think it has to be a balance, and April definitely was my opportunity to find that balance. It is May now, as I mentioned, and I am excited to see what this month has in store. I thought this would be a nice opportunity, the start of the month, to pick up the camera again and take you along some of the little adventures for the month. Baby girl also woke up from her nap not too long ago. Hi! She is actually about to be 6 months at the time of filming this clip. Next week, she will be turning 6 months. It's crazy. Hey, mamas. How was your little nap? How was your little nap, huh? My face looks so shiny. Anyway, I'm currently eating some lunch. I'm just having some pizza that we made last night. I am here hanging out with baby girl, and I quickly just wanted to mention that she has been eating more purees. So I've given her this cereal that we bought her that's supposed to like start introducing different allergens like milk, soy, different nuts, things like that. I also introduced her to banana. And if you have a little one and you haven't started solid foods and you don't know much about what it's going to do to their stool, like I didn't know, then I want to share something about feeding your little ones banana. So banana has a lot of little fiber threads. You can kind of see it like when you make banana bread. You'll notice that the banana bread has like little like black threads, it looks like. But I never really paid much attention to my banana bread. I just eat my banana bread. Anyway, after feeding her banana, a few days later, like once her system digested it, I check her diaper and I freaked out. There was like a bunch of tiny black threads in her stool and I thought it was worms. I freaked out. I'm just like, okay, Ellie, relax. I changed her diaper. I was inspecting the crap out of her diaper, just trying to like see if I noticed the little threads moving just to make sure they weren't worms. I'm just like freaking out, having a whole panic attack. I relax, I calm myself down, compose myself. I call my mom. At the same time, I'm like doing research online just because before calling the doctor, I wanted to like somewhat know what I'm talking about. I quickly find online that it's normal when you first feed your baby's banana. It's the little fiber threads that do manifest in their diaper as little black thread worm looking things. I'm still on the phone with my mom. She's telling me it's normal, like that happened to us when we were little, but I was still freaking out because it's so weird seeing something like that for the first time in your baby's poop. So just an FYI, banana does do that to their stool, in case you didn't know, like I didn't know. I should have known, but I didn't. It is what it is. Another thing about banana is that it can constipate your baby. So just an FYI, because I had to learn all these things the hard way. I should have done more research. I really should have, but it's just one of those things that I'm learning as I go. Anyway, ever since I have kind of strayed away from banana because it did constipate her as well, which created a whole nother issue. But in summary, introducing purees, solid foods, all of that good stuff has been full of adventure. To hydrate as much as I can while I'm breastfeeding her, I have been stuck on this Italian sparkling mineral water from Costco. It's so good. It is nap time for little girl. I have this little fan that I usually put here on her dresser just because it gets a little bit hot in here. Good morning. I'm currently sitting in my car because I am about to go to the post office. I have about 30 invitations in here. We will be hosting an event this summer. I will talk about it more later, perhaps. But I want to drop these off. It's Saturday, so hopefully they can still be sent out later today because we already are sending these out pretty late. So let's head on out. I made a quick stop at the grocery store because we needed some eggs and I needed some coffee. We have been running through our eggs so much because we've been baking a lot at home. So that was my husband's one request, is please come back with eggs. But heading on home now.
Alexa, what's 674 minus 149?
Hi, mamas! What's going on? You have mommy's hair in your mouth. What's going on, silly? What's going on? What's going on, silly girl? What's your socky? Stinky! Baby girl is down for a nap. It is about 1:30 p.m. right now. We actually had a late start to our day. So this morning, baby girl woke up like at 6 or 7 a.m. I breastfed her and then my husband put her down to sleep. And she was actually down for hours. She didn't wake up till past 10 a.m. And I was telling my husband that she only sleeps this much when he's home. Literally every other day of the week, she struggles so much with falling asleep for her morning nap. And whenever he is in the house and he puts her down, she is just out for hours. So I don't know what that means, but anyway, it was definitely nice to sleep in until 10. I actually went back to sleep once I breastfed her. My husband and I were in bed till like a bit past 10 a.m., which we never do. It's honestly maybe been once or twice that we've been able to do this since she's been born. So for almost 6 months we have not done this together, so that was nice. The goal for today, I'm looking around because the house is a mess as usual. By the end of the week it's just a little bit chaotic. I'm sitting on a pile of clothes that is to be folded. So there's a couple of things that we want to take care of this weekend, some things to take care of for the event that we are planning in July. We also obviously need to pick up around the house, and my husband's actually actually going to wash our cars in the backyard. Other than that, we've really been trying to just have a rest day on the weekend. I think we are very bad at resting, and recently we've just wanted to really make more of an effort to allow ourselves to recover from crazy weeks and just rest. We really are shifting our mindset around rest and reminding ourselves that rest is not a luxury. It is absolutely needed. So it's been nice to do that. I'm particularly bad at resting. I always see it as me being lazy or something along those lines, and that's not a healthy approach to rest at all. I'm going to finish sipping on my coffee that my husband made me this morning, so it's definitely cold already. It's also a big mug, so I'm gonna be wired after, and then I will start taking care of some household things. All right, let's get to it. I've been slowly taking care of the dishes. I loaded the dishwasher, that's going. I washed some of our mugs that cannot go in the dishwasher, and there's still a ton of dishes. I washed all of these, and typically saucepans and all of the larger things to wash are what drive me nuts. So I went ahead and ate the frog. I took care of that, and everything that's left can pretty much go into the dishwasher. So I'm going to wait for the current load to finish, and then I will take that out, dry it, and pop this in. So all of that to say is that I'm gonna leave the dishes for now. My husband's outside cutting the grass. But anyway, baby girl is awake. She just woke up. She was out for a pretty long nap. So I'm gonna go ahead and take her out of her sleep suit and start her next wake window. I love just putting on headphones when I do chores, watch YouTube videos, listen to a podcast, because it makes chores kind of go by a little bit quicker and definitely makes it more enjoyable. I always do like to keep one ear free, because even though I'm watching her, I like to make sure that I can hear my environment. I'm so paranoid that I just won't hear her if she's crying, or if something happens, I just want to be able to have one ear clear. Chores are slowly being taken care of, so I feel good about that, because it's just always nice to have a clean home any day of the week, but specifically on the weekend. It's nice to have cleanliness. Silly girl. Did you have a good nap, baby? You were out for a long time, Mama. Baby girl was out for quite some time. She's been napping really, really good today. Where's Daddy at? You're so pretty. You're so beautiful, Mama. We got her this tissue box off of Amazon. It just has different little crinkly tissues inside, and she has been having a lot of fun for 5/6 months. I guess this is one of the toys that helps them in their development, and just something that really appeals to kids at her specific age. Something else that we do want to get her is a padded mat for the floor so she can play. Right now we currently have just blankets that we lay on the floor, but I feel like it's not padded enough, so we might be ordering that soon. Something else that I do want to get her is some little noise canceling ear muffs, just because we do have several events that we will be attending, and we just want to be able to reduce some of the noise that she's exposed to. Something else that I mentioned that we give her on a daily basis is this liquid iron that her pediatrician recommended, and it's iron, so it does not taste good, but her pediatrician mentioned that this is one of the better tasting ones. She did mention that if she doesn't like it, if baby girl doesn't like it, I can also mix it with a little bit of apple juice. The only thing she said is not to mix it with breast milk, because it kind of binds to each other and then she won't absorb it like she's supposed to. She is starting to not like it. When she was younger and I would give it to her, I think because her taste buds weren't as developed, she just didn't mind this. But now that you can taste a little better, she definitely does not like this. So even when I bring the dropper close to her, she turns her head away because she does not want me to give her any of this. It's honestly a little bit funny because she just knows, nope, I don't want any of that. I just pretty much give her a little milliliter. Ready? You don't want it, do you? Ah, it's okay. Oh, she's making a face. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yes, it's good for you, mommy. Oh, yes. Oh, you're making a mess. Oh my god, I forgot to bring a baby wipe. Okay, let me bring a baby wipe to clean your face because you made a mess. I just breastfed her and I realized that I have not addressed the fact that we shaved her head. So we shaved it so it can grow a little bit more evenly, but we played ourselves because her bald spots are just forming yet again because she's still mainly laying down. But also our parents, like my parents, shaved my head, my brother's head, my sister's head when we were around her age, which is almost 6 months. So just to keep a tradition going, we shaved her head. They say that when you shave a kid's head, it grows more thick and just fuller and more beautiful. I don't know if that's true. So it was really one of those things that our parents did it to us. So we kind of just wanted to keep it going and do it to her. But like I said, her bald spots are they're still there, but it's okay. She honestly looks so beautiful bald. But anyway, we're gonna go outside now. We're gonna join daddy. We're gonna join your daddy. He's been out there doing yard work, so we're just gonna go outside for a little bit because we've been inside for most of the day. So let's go. It is now Monday, so yesterday's Sunday was very much a life admin slash relaxing day. So there were a lot of things that my husband and I had to take care of. At the end of every month, start of a new month, my husband and I like to just go over our spending for the previous month and set a budget for the new month. We like to go over our goals and kind of see if we're on track. And that pretty much took a lot of yesterday because I had to go through our finances, and we also had to look ahead to the month of May. For the month of May, we have a lot of events. We do have a wedding that we're going to. We have Mother's Day, which it's my first Mother's Day, by the way. And then we have some other events for which we have to buy gifts and things like that. So we really wanted to take a time and kind of estimate what we think we're going to spend on all of those things so that we can account for it in our budget. So we did a lot of that. I actually was shopping online for a wedding that we're going to. I don't really have any nice dresses, and I really wanted something that was comfortable. I haven't really gone to a formal event since having a baby. I'm going to be breastfeeding, so I definitely wanted something that was appropriate for that. And also because I haven't really been working out, if I'm being honest. It's just been a little bit hard. All the things going on in our lives that kind of took priority over working out. So I don't know, I wouldn't feel the most confident in a little spaghetti strap dress or strapless. I wish I would be confident, but if I'm being honest, I'm just not there yet. But anyway, so I did do a little bit of online shopping, and I did a couple of chores here and there, but then we also did go to church in the evening, which was so nice because I saw so many moms with tiny babies. And once church actually ended, we were in the parking lot and these new parents approached us. They had a little 3-month-old baby. He was so tiny and cute, and it's just nice because we definitely want to start building a community of people that are kind of in that same phase in life that we're in, like for example having kids, and maybe that also are like going to church, things like that. So yeah, it was just really nice to have a little bit of socialization and get outside of the house. But right now I am actually getting ready. I'm actually really liking this eyeliner, so I got this off of Amazon, and I also am going to apply this mascara. My little sister had this last time they visited and I liked it, so I went ahead and bought it. I'm all done with my makeup. In addition to the mascara, eyeliner, I also go in with this got to be eyebrow gel, and then I also use this Tower 28 cream blush. This is in the shade Magic Hour. So this is just pretty much my routine. Since my lips are always crusty looking, I do go in with this chapstick. But yeah, honestly, my lips are always chapped or dry, or something's always going on with my lips. Also, my old jeans, like my pre-pregnancy jeans, have started fitting me again. So that's been nice because I did not really want to buy any new clothes. I do not enjoy shopping. It's still a little bit hard because I still have like that postpartum belly pouch here. So it's still a little bit hard to close, but we get it done. And these do kind of like stretch as I go throughout the day. I am now at Trader Joe's. This is my first time going to the grocery store with her alone, so I'm a little bit scared, but I'm going to wear her on the baby carrier, so hopefully it will not be too bad because I do need my hands free. So let's do it. Yes. We are back home now. It was such a successful first grocery trip with my baby girl. Everyone was staring at her because she's so adorable. We got so many compliments, but let me show you a quick haul. So I did get a couple of veggies, so some mushrooms, zucchini, I got avocado and potatoes. I do have some eggs, some snacks in that corner, some condiments that we needed. I got a couple of proteins, chicken, ground beef, and ham, some milk, butter, all-purpose flour because we've been baking a lot at home and making our own breads. And I got some pizzas because I do have a friend coming over, so I don't think I have time to cook. I might just pop that in the oven. The total for all of that was $88.59. I ordered a couple of things on Amazon. They're mainly for our little girl. Let me show you some of the things I got. She really needed some shoes. Honestly, I was kind of back and forth between shoes for our little girl since it's a funny concept. Obviously, since babies don't walk yet. At her age, she's not walking yet. But I thought it would be nice for her to have cute little shoes when we go to church. For the most part, we just have her in her little socks, but it's not always the ideal situation. I would like her to have some little shoes. I found these little sandals on Amazon. They are tiny. Look at this. So adorable. But I bought her these and then some pink shoes. Those should be getting here later today. But yeah, these are so adorable. I really hope that they're not too big on her. I did end up pulling the trigger on buying her some ear muffs just to cancel out some noise when we do go out and about. I'm pretty sure this will fit her. I definitely wanted to try them out first to see if they actually cancel noise. Yeah, they work. We bought her a playmat. And this is how it looks. It is 50 inches by 50 inches. It's soft padded, and this is machine washable. Some adult things. I also ordered some storage vacuum bags. I need to store away a lot of baby clothes that does not fit our baby girl anymore, but also I have a lot of my pregnancy clothes that doesn't fit me anymore, and so I want to store that away for whenever I'm pregnant in the future. I don't want to donate it just yet. I want to make sure that I can use it so I don't have to buy pregnancy clothes down the line. This packet came with 6 bags. 2 of them are in the size medium, 2 are in the size large, and then 2 were in the size jumbo. And also it came with its own little hand pump. I will be ending the video here. Thank you so much for hanging out. It has been a really good last couple of days. I really feel that it's been nice to balance our days a little bit more with incorporating productivity, but also just relaxing, hanging out. I'm not really trying to do the most, just learning to go with the flow, which has been one of my bigger lessons of motherhood since I am someone that loves to plan everything. It's been hard to adjust, but I really like life this way a lot better. Thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and like this video if you liked the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye.